Hello, I'm Dr. Donald Crandall. I'm asking you to support the Muskegon Community College bond issue that will appear on this November's ballot. Passage of the bond issue measure will ensure our future nurses, respiratory therapists, and healthcare professionals are properly trained. In fact, it will benefit more than 30 MCC programs. Your yes vote will allow the college to replace 45-year-old science labs, update health education buildings, and address our critical faculty needs. The college will also be able to leverage more than $4.6 million in state funding to help with our new science center. This is a unique opportunity for our community and something we can't let pass by. Having a practice as a surgeon for more than 25 years, I know firsthand how critical it is for nursing and other healthcare professionals to obtain state-of-the-art training. Your support of this ballot proposal will assure that our young folks are trained in the state-of-the-art and will be able to compete locally and on a national level.
Hi, I'm Roy Portinga. I'm a trustee at Muskegon Community College. I went to Muskegon Community College way back in '71 through '73. I took classes that helped transfer, they all transferred in fact, except for a first aid class I took. They all transferred to the University of Michigan. Our school has had a fabulous reputation in the past. A year ago, we talked about having a millage, presenting a millage to the county to improve three areas. One was healthcare, our health science area at the school. The second was also related to health in that it dealt with our physical education facilities. And third was in art. At first, I frankly was not in favor of the millage. Then I took a personal tour in these particular areas at our school. Now I've been through them before. Like I said, I went to our school and this place has been dear to my heart for a long time. But I took particular care to look at these facilities. All I can say is our science facility is exactly the same facility I was in over 30 years ago. In fact, the same stools are there. There's stuff all over the place where the teachers have no place to store materials. Our respiratory therapy facilities, which are fabulous facilities, a fabulous program, great instructors, loaded with stuff. It would be embarrassing, frankly, to go in there and see this type of facility. We have cutting-edge programs in science. We no longer have cutting-edge facilities for science programs. And these are mini classes that will be transferring to other institutions. These are classes where people are going to school, getting their RN degrees, for example, as I've already mentioned, respiratory therapy, etc. These facilities have to be improved. With regard to physical education, you know, we're one of the most obese counties in the state of Michigan, and the state of Michigan is one of the most obese states in the country. And our facilities, they look great. We have a fabulous staff that keeps up everything. Our gym looks wonderful, etc. But that's it. You walk in there and you see a nice gym. Physical education is so much more than just for the organized college sports. There's all types of classes being done there, etc. I was informed when I went through there that many of these classes are now meeting in the hallways. We have bursted that facility at its seams. There's two classrooms there. The classrooms additionally have workout equipment. The walls are paper thin. You go into our weight pit area and this type of facility within the Bartels Road gymnasium area. I swear, you go to any high school in our county, they'll have better facilities than we do. And I encourage you, by the way, to please take a walk through these facilities. You'll see exactly what I'm talking about. And this is for physical education, which also ties in with other programs such as criminal justice, etc. We need great improvement in that area. The final area is art. Now some people say, oh, so what, art? Well, first of all, I'm for art for mental sanity, but beyond that, art is nothing like what it was when I went there. It's now digital art. It has everything to do with marketing. It's a new world. Your children will tell you about the new world that they're dealing with when it comes to art. Our facilities are woefully inadequate. They need improvement. So, whereas I was initially against the millage, after seeing these programs, talking to instructors, seeing the facilities, I changed my mind. My dad had a 10th grade education. My mom was a teacher at Muskegon Christian. We didn't have a ton of money. That's probably one of the reasons I went to Muskegon Community College, which I'm delighted I did. But I'm a little tight. And frankly, I didn't want our school to spend the money on these programs. I've changed my mind totally after seeing the facilities. And I encourage you to take a look at the facilities as well.
Hi, I'm Dale Nesbury. I'm president of Muskegon Community College. People often come to me and ask, why are you asking the people for a tax increase? Why are you asking the people to support construction on your campus? Well, let me share with you what we're doing and why we're doing it. Now, what are we doing? We're asking the public to support us in 4 specific areas. 1, the reconstruction and expansion of our science space, the reconstruction and expansion of our health space, the reconstruction and expansion of our creative and performing arts space, and the location of part of our campus in downtown Muskegon. Now, why are we doing this? For several specific reasons. Number 1, to meet the needs of the 21st century economy, specifically here in Muskegon, it's very important that our students understand science, mathematics, engineering, and technology, the so-called STEM fields. Those are critical to service the needs of many employers in this area and to help our residents in Muskegon County move up in terms of the employment ladder and grab some of those jobs that go to Massachusetts or go to Minnesota or go someplace else. Why not have our employees trained to a point where they can be just as effective as those employees in any other state? The health facilities, the same issue. We have some of the best health care in the world. Our nursing programs, our respiratory therapy programs, are some of the best in the state and the nation, as evidenced by the excellent work that our students do in terms of the national nursing exam for LPN and RN nurses. Now, what about art? How does art relate to economic development and job growth? In some cases it does. Very specifically, we have any number of outstanding K-12 institutions here creating students who have music, dance, art, theatrical performance skills, who could come to Muskegon Community College, and some do, but they come to our facility and they don't see the facilities that are up to standards in terms of what they would see out there in the professional world. We need to have the kinds of facilities that will help them achieve their goals in those areas. Now, a downtown facility, why is that important? In 1967, when this campus was opened, we had 2,000 students walking its halls. Today, we have nearly 5,000 students credit-bearing and another 1,000 students who are here for non-credit community work courses. That's over 6,000 students. So you can see we have 2.5 to 3 times the number of students we had in 1967. If we're going to need to add space, why not add that space in a downtown location which will help the economic vitality of not just the community, but the county and the entire region?
Industry is looking to locate their businesses in communities that have a quality of life and a well-trained workforce. We certainly have the quality of life in Muskegon. What we need is the trained workforce. This will allow our young folks to be trained and able to compete on an international level, be able to stay in Muskegon and continue to build this and raise their family here so future generations can enjoy this wonderful place where we live. One of the programs that we're planning on initiating is to expand our industrial training program. Also expand our entrepreneur training program. We need to train the workforce of Muskegon in state-of-the-art computer-aided design and computer-aided manufacturing. These are the things that are currently in the workplace. We have positions, jobs being created by our industrial leaders in town, but they don't have the properly trained individuals to fill those positions. This new industrial training program will go a long way to build that qualified workforce. In addition, we'll work with the entrepreneur development so we can develop new businesses and give job creation opportunities to a new generation of Muskegon residents.
Hi, I'm Amy Heiser, representing Alcoa Howmet, Whitehall, Michigan operations. I'm really proud today to be able to talk about the relationships, not only here locally with our community college, but across the United States, and the importance of the technical degrees and employees that we are able to obtain who have the 2-year certificates based on the programs offered by Muskegon Community College. We have historically had a very strong relationship with the college. They provided all the educational classroom portion for our apprenticeship programs for many years. We are now proud to be part of the Muskegon County Thrive Group that uses Muskegon Community College exclusively to continue to have an educational focus for our high school students that we truly believe results in a stronger economy. The goal for this community of 600 high school students participating in the early college program, which means in 5 years they will graduate with an associate's degree, work ready, with no debt. Also, from an Alcoa perspective, we are very focused on females and diversity and inclusion in our workforce. There's recent studies that would show that there are over 4 million women utilizing community colleges as their higher education source, as well as their workforce readiness source. We truly believe and truly continue to be interested, willing, and excited about partnering with a very strong Muskegon Community College.
One of the programs that will be benefited by this bond issue is our early college program, where youngsters in high school from around the county will be able to take training at Muskegon Community College and earn college credits. This will allow them to transfer to 4-year institutions with a great background in their advanced educational pursuits.
We're pleased to have been able to be a part of the Blue Ribbon Committee, which is now converted to Thrive here in Muskegon County. One of the main focuses of Thrive is to provide access and entrance to college for all of our local students. There's an initiative as part of that called Early College that we are very excited about. This initiative by 2017 has a target of 600 local students that will be participating exclusively with Muskegon Community College in the early college program. What that means is we will have 600 students that graduate after 5 years of high school with an associate's degree, ready to work, as well as their high school diploma with no debt. We are very excited about the new academy that began this week at Muskegon Community College. It's an 8-week program that will focus the participants specifically on advanced manufacturing techniques that will be directly applicable to our manufacturing needs here in Muskegon County.
Hi, my name's Pat McGinnis. I'm the city manager in Grand Haven, Michigan. I've been asked to comment on the importance of Muskegon Community College here in North Ottawa County. We see a great influence from the community college in 3 distinct areas here in Grand Haven. First, in the physical presence that the community college now has here in Grand Haven, our community center is the Ottawa County campus of Muskegon Community College, and we're seeing hundreds of local students taking classes at our community center, which really livens up the downtown district. I think the academic world loves our downtown, and our downtown loves the academic world, so that's a natural match that we're very excited about. Secondly, the students that come from Ottawa County, that is our community college, Muskegon Community College. Although we do pay out-of-district rates, it's still the most affordable option for our kids looking to further their education beyond high school. So it's of great value to not only our families, but also our employers in Ottawa County who rely on our young people building a specific skill set by going to a community college and learning a trade or a vocation that really suits them. And also in many, many cases gives them a leg up entering into another university environment somewhere else in the state. So the community college offers great value to our families and our local businesses in that respect. Finally, our local business community does appreciate and need the services offered by that community college. The jobs in the northern Ottawa area are filled by people from all over our region, and without the skills that they acquire by going to Muskegon Community College, our employers would be lesser and lesser able to compete on the world stage that they are forced to compete on. So Muskegon Community College certainly provides great benefit to people of northern Ottawa County, and we're very pleased to have this as our community college for the city of Grand Haven and our whole region.
If you go through the science labs at Muskegon Community College, it takes me back to my high school days, which was a very long time ago. The science has advanced greatly, and we really need to update these science labs so that the people being educated today are being educated in today's state-of-the-art sciences.
Hi, my name is Toby Molesky. I teach physics here at Muskegon Community College. I've been here since 2001. And I'm very much excited for our bond proposal. I know there are many things that we can do better here at the college with more space and more facilities and more equipment. Currently we have 2 classes in college physics that we teach and 1 in university physics each semester. And we have 2 physical science courses each semester. And we have many engineering courses and higher level math courses. But we only have 1 physics room. So that makes scheduling a huge difficulties. Obviously, we can't have 2 classes in here at the same time. And it really limits our ability to offer good times for those courses for our students to offer them at times when most of our students are going to be able to take it. Additionally, with the new building and new space that we'll have, we will be able to have our students work in really more of an way that we feel that industry works now in engineering, where there's more group work, where there's more project-based things. Right now we can't do a lot of project-based education because we don't have the space for the students to put their projects. With the new extra space, we're going to have a space off to the side where students will be able to store their projects and then work on them at times, but also just safely store them. Right now we have just 1 room and all of these classes in here. If a student wants to build a motor or something, they have to basically build it at home and bring it in here. They can't build it here. Or they have to transport it back and forth because we have just 1 little tiny closet where we can put stuff off to the side, and then this shelf space which is covered with the materials that we have for the class. So the new space, the additional classroom, and the student work area will allow us to do project-based education much more easily, and then they will really be able to do some hands-on learning of the things that they will be doing when they're working in their careers. We look forward to having our additional space and being able to offer basically twice as many courses as we have now. We'll be able to move courses around to times that best fit our students, and also still have time for classroom use outside of class. Right now, if a student were to miss a lab or were to want to do an additional lab, they just can't because the space is basically used continuously throughout the day and evening.
Hi, my name is Erin Hoffman and I'm an art instructor here at Muskegon Community College. With the new bond proposal, we're looking to gain a lot of classroom space. We'd like to offer many more classes and a wider variety of classes. Right now we have the first and second year of a typical four-year art degree. So our students take painting and drawing, design, and a lot of students will take art courses just based on interest. We have a lot of community members that also take art courses that are not degree seeking. The facilities that we have right now are not as nice as a lot of the high school students had in high school coming in. And so it's a little bit of a letdown when they get to community college and they find out that the facilities are fairly old. The building that we currently have as an art facility was built as a temporary structure in 1978, and it has not been significantly improved or adjusted since then. It is a pole barn facility, so it actually matches the maintenance shed that's across the parking lot over there. The theater and the music facilities are also fairly old too. They were built in 1960 and they haven't been improved significantly since then. And so the bond proposal, they're talking about having a new arts facility for all of us. So it's possible that we may have a presence downtown with a black box theater or a gallery. But they're mainly talking about all of the arts getting new classrooms and new facilities.
We, Muskegon Community College, are the county's college. We are supported by the county and we are here to help the county, not just the city of Muskegon. But I use the word Detroit for why I have decided that it's a good thing to put some of these dollars downtown. When you think of Detroit or Southeast Michigan or Wayne County, all you think of is Detroit. It colors everything dealing with Southeast Michigan, which in many places is a vibrant area. And of course, there are very vibrant areas in Detroit. Regardless, the reputation of that whole community, that whole county, is colored by the reputation of Detroit. Well, Muskegon is no Detroit. I was born and raised in Muskegon. I love the city. My office is here in Muskegon. But at the same time, whatever we can do to build and to brighten and to make more lively this core city has an impact on this entire county. There are many people who are moving to Muskegon area today for jobs who immediately look for their homes in Grand Haven and Spring Lake. That's just an example of where the county of Muskegon is or can be hurt by just the reputation of one place. And there's so much going on in downtown Muskegon now. We are slowly turning the corner. We don't have Van Andels, we don't have DeVosses. We have to do this, each and every one of us contributing to building up our core city, which will influence positively the county. So, every dollar that MCC puts into downtown Muskegon, I think helps three ways. First, it helps us. We're going to do something that is totally in the interest of our students. Students come first. Their programs come first. We're hoping to be able to land property downtown or a building downtown that's going to be cheaper to work on than building new. And therefore, this helps the whole college and it helps us create a program for our students. But every dollar we put downtown will help the downtown area. That's the second win. Third win is the county in general. And it isn't just for immediate, it's for immediate and down the road. Because as this community continues to improve, it'll help us all. So we do have some ideas as to what we are thinking of putting into downtown Muskegon. We've already talked about an entrepreneurial program. Certain departments at the college have come to the board begging to have their program sent downtown. So I am very excited about some of these millage dollars going into the downtown area.
I'm Chris McGuigan. I'm president of the Community Foundation for Muskegon County. I value the relationship the foundation has with the college. We administer most of their scholarship funds. They are a strong partner in philanthropy. They're a strong partner in the community. We are very much in favor of the college joining us downtown. This downtown is being built by the strong partners. If we have students downtown, first of all, the students will love it, and second, it will add vibrancy, it will add activity, creativity, energy to the downtown that we're building. Muskegon Community College is strong. We want them to be stronger.
Hi, my name is Eric Howard. I'm a Muskegon Community College nursing student. This is my 5th year at the college. I came here right out of high school, right out of Mona Shores High School. And the question that a lot of people ask me is, why did you join the community college? Or why did you attend the community college right out of high school? You had the grades to go to a bigger college, and you had the intelligence too. And it came down to the simple fact that I don't want to be in debt. The intelligent thing for me at that time was to come to the resource that's already in our community, take advantage of that, get the education I could here, and then move on. We have an obligation to make better what's already in our community. We have outdated facilities on this campus that aren't so appealing if you're looking at joining MCC. I've taken many classes here, from Biology 103 up to Micro or 207. And although those do work, the equipment does work, there's a lack of space right now. If you look into where students go to learn to meet with tutors, it's the size of, maybe that wall and out to me. There's 4 computers in there, which was an addition a few years ago, but there's not enough room to support and nurture people's knowledge. For the classrooms themselves, they have to pile all their equipment in small rooms as well. And with the passage of this millage, they'll buy the new equipment, they'll have the new facility. Then when students look at what college they want to go to, they won't see a college that's not up to date. They'll see one that is right where the rest of them are. So why am I so passionate about this proposal? And it's more than just, a surface thing. I want to make my home here in Muskegon. I want to get my education here, get my education in state, but always stay rooted in Muskegon. And I think that's why I'm so adamant on supporting this millage. When I have kids, when my grandkids grow up, I want to make sure there's a place where they can come, get a quality education, where I don't have to pay, a ton of money so that they can just go in debt. I want them to have a future, I want myself to have a future, and I want everyone in Muskegon to benefit from it. If you're a student or a future student, show your support, come out November 5th, come and support the proposal, show interest in the school, and support your own future.
Last fall, this proposal was on the ballot and lost by less than 1%. We went out to the community to find out what their feelings were. And the result of that allowed the board to come back with a proposal that was reduced by 23%, had state funding through a $4.6 million grant, and allowed us to bring this forward with a commitment to a downtown facility.
So we have the millage that lost by an extremely narrow margin a year ago. Since then, we've been able to get a promise from the state that they will give us over $4 million if we match it to help in our science facility, for example. And the millage, if it is passed this time in November 2013, and I encourage you to go to the polls and please vote in favor of this millage. If we are able to pass it this time, we'll be able to get that grant from the state of Michigan. Additionally, we've reduced what we asked for last year in light of this potential grant that will be given from the state if our millage passes. We need your help. Again, this school helps the entire county. It helps in one way or the other every business in this county. Education at MCC is what helps change lives. It helped change mine, and I'm sure many people watching this know that it helped change either their life or someone within their family. MCC is a great investment, and I encourage you to please vote in favor of the millage in November 2013.
With the reduced proposal that we're bringing to the voters this fall, it will cost the average homeowner about $1.58 a month. That's a small investment in a huge effort for our community. I'm asking you to support the Muskegon Community College bond issue on the ballot by voting yes for Muskegon and yes for MCC.
Well, thank you very much for your time. I'd like to say that we've had conversations with hundreds of community members, students, faculty, staff, business leaders, and this is what they're sharing with us, that we need to upgrade our facilities to meet the needs of a 21st century economy. We need to continue to upgrade our facilities to service our students who are going to transfer to other universities, who are going to simply graduate and go into the workforce, or do what they were doing in their lives prior to attending MCC. It's important that we meet those needs, and it's important that you help us do that. So I'd humbly like to ask you for your support this November 5th, and thank you again for your time.